Great Serbia. Bogdan Bogdanovic, a versatile perimeter presence for his team as they fill up the Moda Center. Hawks, Blazers, coming right up after this. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Al, take it away.
Well, Brian, the Blazers have had some bold moves to create flexibility and go younger. Anthony Simon said, "We've been very resilient and we're sticking with it. All tied together, feeding off of each other, playing free, playing loose, playing hard. And that's all we need." Guys, back to you.
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thanks a lot. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Now Atlanta's starting five. And for the TrailBlazers. Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Fresh, down low. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Kersey. Lillard outside. And he nails the jumper.
When Lillard gets set up like this, it's more or less over. He knocks down a lot of daggers. After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size was a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Here's Drexler, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. And Atlanta will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Wilkins. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. 20 feet out. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
And here are the TrailBlazers now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Lucas can't get it to go. Lets it go from deep. Out to the right wing. Let's go with a three. Fresh misses. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. To the inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Bob Pettit. First.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. The young has made a huge difference in their production.
One foul.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, BA, there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Here's Fresh. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Clippers. To the paint. Here's Lucas. And he throws it down with one hand.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Fresh. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team. They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Now here's Lillard. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
Timeout called, the Blazers. And the Hawks going from the East Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Fresh. Pass to Smith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Petrie. Off target from 3-point range.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And for Atlanta, Smith out there with Al Horford. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Fresh in at the 3 slot.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And he knocks down the first one. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Lillard outside. Pass to Petrie. Here's Lucas. Covered by Smith.
Atlanta foul. John Smith. First personal foul. First team foul. Now in the lineup for the Hawks. Clint Capella. Bob Pettit. Bogdan Bogdanovic. Trae Young.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pure from 3-point range.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Fresh. He's got 7. Here's Young. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And both free throws good for Young. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, you can do both. What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Lillard outside. A rebound by the Hawks.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Fresh. He has 7. There's Young with the 3. And Walton pulls it down.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Petrie. Now here's Lillard. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Portland again missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the...
Oh, my goodness!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. They grabbed their own miss. Walton's shot is off. The Hawks have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Inside, Bogdanovich, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just a natural-born scorer. Bogdanovich takes the hit and makes the adjustment.
Timeout called. Portland, they put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
The Hawks making a switch. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Looking at the Hawks, Kenny, give us your take.
They made a lot of trips to the free throw line. That speaks for how aggressive they've been, attacking at every opportunity. They're not playing with the finesse game that the other team plays.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts.
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. Hard to beat someone when they're living at the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically. Hey, gotta keep pounding them.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
It's dance time in Portland.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Portland has possession. They trail by 6. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And for Atlanta, and now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Hawks ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers D.
Here's Fresh. This one for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Throw it down on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Pass to Lucas. Lets it go from 14. That one no good. And the Hawks shooting 46%, a decent average so far. To the left wing. Fresh. Here's Hawkins, defended by Lillard. Here's the second effort, and that's points on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Kersey. Here's Drexler. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Now here's Lillard. That one's wide left. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again? Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Here's Fresh, defended by Lillard. Pass to Fresh. From deep. Another three for Atlanta.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. For them to come out much more aggressive.
Your dance team. Show some love, everybody. 2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to
third.
Sabonis.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Drexler. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Fresh. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Lillard. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Not the guy you want to send to the stripe. Damian Lillard cashes in on his free throws.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Fresh. From deep three-point range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Sabonis. Lillard outside. Aldridge outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, swiped away. Right side Young. It's hauled in by the TrailBlazers. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Petrie. Hey, rejected by Capella. Petrie, that's good. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Petrie. Aldridge outside. 6 to shoot. Now here's Lillard. Tries to break his ice. And he makes it. Lillard's got 6 points.
Unbothered by the shot clock, Lillard makes sure he takes the shot he wants.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks ahead. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters.
And let's hear it for your Blazer team.
Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Maravich. Puts up a 3. Kersey pulls it in. Well, Portland's shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And for Atlanta, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
That's good from Porter. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Well, the Hawks shooting 47% on this one, looking efficient. Here's Fresh, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. A challenging stretch for Portland here. Lillard outside. Back to Porter. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
To the left side wing. Here's Fresh. He buries it from 3. 30 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Lillard. The 3 connects from downtown.
There's that competitive spirit from Dame, marching right back and answering the call.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, when you look at the wing position, how do you feel it's evolved since you played, Smitty?
Well, they've been asked to do more, BA, especially on the defensive end. Mostly wings now are asked to guard 1 through 5 with teams switching a lot. And also a lot of these wing guys are asked to run the offense.
Substitution on the court. Atlanta ball starts the 4th and final quarter. It's 6-man time. Let's
to the inside. Mutombo. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Hawks lead by 14. And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Pass to Walton. Six on the shot clock. Here's Lucas. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line.
First free throw is good.
Maurice Lucas taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. for Atlanta. They've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Fresh. Knocked loose. And it's the TrailBlazers on the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
And they've been playing with much
team
greater
foul.
physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
At the line for Portland. Live. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike. So it's Atlanta now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Fresh. Offensive rebound. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Fresh. Lets the 3 fly. That one is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Lillard right side. Here's Drexler. Here's Lucas. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your TrailBlazers.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
The TrailBlazers making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Fresh. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. And Aldridge with the block.
All that length, Aldridge able to close airspace quickly.
Lillard against Young. Aldridge left side. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Hawks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to...
Oh, wow!
He went way up. Goodness. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Fresh. There's the drive. The shake. And he sinks the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Kersey pulls it in. Here's Drexler for 3. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Trey, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. I mean, you can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I mean, I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.